Hey, collective. It's Artist Only Tarot. Welcome back. I don't know why I laugh every time I say that. Because it's inclusive. That's why. If you're not an artist, you shouldn't be here. You can't sit with us. I'm just kidding. You can sit with us, but you might need things explained, and artists don't need things explained. So that's why I say that, because I know if I say artist, I won't have no explaining to do, Lucy. Anyway. This morning's charms read, very strange, 33 on the clock. We had 3 roses come out of the bowl. Charms bowl miracle. I've never had this happen before. I have had more than 1 rose, but never like this. Here clearly you see we have the black rose, the red rose, and the gold rose. And for me, it might mean something different to you, collective, but to me, death, right? Death, romance, anniversary. Okay? Endings, romance, anniversary. So the cycle of relationships, I'll go with that. But let's see, let's get some cards because it's just such a strange combination. Now, these came out with these corresponding charms. The charms. Sorry, it's very overcast here right now. And yeah, this is the best I can do with these conditions. Okay, so from this, I got the flippin' crane again. We've got the Empress. And then I feel like because the tennis racket is here and whatever, and she has the ball, I'm getting home team advantage. The games are done. An end to the games is what I feel like is being presented here to the Empress. So if you register in that energy, I don't need to explain it because you are artists. We understand these things. The next one is love, a victory, and then champagne. So, like a really happy, good victory, right? You get champs. Congrats. So, hopefully, we can hear about that. And then we have anniversary. And this one came out with magic. So, that was important to remember anniversary magic. And then the other day, I was speaking with a friend, and the friend was talking about my crazy ex, and he was saying, how is he going to put sugar in my gas tank? And I pulled these charms out like the next day. So I thought that was funny. And then also, we got a sweet message. So I think this was brought in to just be like, don't worry about this death here, honey. It's going to be fine. But because these two things are here and all this, I feel like it might go together. So I've gotten my sugar packet, I think sugar packet deck. What is this called? The Sugar Coated Love and Situationship Oracle, to see if we can get like a good place to start. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Hit subscribe, collective. If you like long-winded explanations to tarot reads. I feel like I lost my best friend. That's sad. That's not helpful at all either. Somebody feels at a loss. I can't help but come back. Oh, 4:11 on the clock with that. Oh my God. Ay, caramba. Let's see. You changed my reality for the better. Okay. This is a love message. Definitely. Maybe that's why you feel like he's lost a best friend. Let me pull this back a little so you can see. I don't even know if you'll be able to see these cards because it's so overcast right now. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Let me hit pause. My son is like free. Sorry about that. Okay. So Change reality for the better. Maybe these work. Maybe they don't. Oh no, let's not read too much into it, shall we? But I do know that some kind of magic is afoot. It is probably creator magic, but I got a book out just in case. Oh my god, this is killing me. I'm so sorry about the screen, you guys. I'm a photographer too, so I really hate it when things aren't perfect. But progress over perfection collective. All right. I also really, oh, you know what? Where's that rose deck? Okay. Oh, the art of love. Let's see here. I think one card for the roses. For getting the overall tone of the reading correct. Spirit, please. The second bloom. Wow. Anointed. Of course you are. My collective, the creative collective in general, or the John Henrys. We're so good they have to make machines to try to catch up with us, and they still can't. They're already hoeing out the AI bot. They're like, nope, we got to start making it talk dirty to people. It's not making us any money. The second bloom, a second chance. It's never too late. New possibilities. The art of love collective. It's very dangerous when you dabble in the art of love as a creative energy, because then you end up having to like constantly have relationship drama in order to make something, which is crazy. Like Adele, like she's got to get broken up like every 8 years and like get her heart crushed. But I got an album. Miss me with that. Miss me with that. All right, let's see. Let's get another obscure oracle. Well, so far, I feel like we're on the right path. So somebody's relationship is coming back around. Somebody's not, or somebody who you've just been flirting with, you're being around. They keep thinking you're the one. Done playing games. You got the home advantage. Of course you do. Yeah, your delicate, fleeting beauty. I love these cards. What deck is this? It's the Botanical Inspirations. I love this deck. When it was like really dark during my breakup, like I couldn't really read because every time I picked the cards up, I'd get a tower. So I was scared. So I would only draw from these decks. So they're really special to me. Beauty and happiness. Yeah, somebody wants like the long. You were gone. The beauty was fleeting. When life isn't coming up roses, look to the weeds and find the beauty hidden. Maybe your absence and maybe your, what's the word I'm looking for? Yeah, your absence is felt. And you're like, maybe you couldn't see the roses. And then you were like, screw this, I'm jumping off this bush. And you went down to the dirt and you're like, it's awful down here. Second bloom. Yep. Backstreet's back. This is an interesting one though. Beauty and happiness. This is the type of magic that I want us to be creating collective, okay? Beauty and happiness. You can't ever, I don't know. I don't like harm to none because your beauty and happiness is going to harm some people. And it's supposed to harm some people. because they need that's what they want, right? That's what they're yearning for. And let's start with some darkness first before I go right there. And it's funny, I've learned that even even you just doing your best at your job, like people, even you're like, oh, I'm Mozart. People are like, I hate her. Oh, shoot. I don't need to do that. I've already shuffled these. You're going to be like, I hate her. And you're like, no, don't hate her because she's doing well, because she's talented, because she's not giving up. Like, love on her. But people don't do that. And that's because there's something they're supposed to be doing. So it's your venom. You have to unleash your venom. Sometimes that's leaving. Sometimes that's just showing up and doing your best. Not trying to hurt anyone. You're just trying to be your best. Let's make something beautiful. Yep. Trumpets. Oh, a baby. Oh, protection. Millie's here. Baby's coming. Congratulations. This is giving me baby too. To the collective who are expecting. It could also just be this, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be a child, but I mean, a fetus is pretty clear. But yeah, no, this is lovely. It was lovely. Congratulations. Somebody stop playing games. Now you got to work some love magic. Babies are good love magic. But also, maybe the love magic is to make it feel like it's new again. Like your relationship's new. Like a virgin, touched for the very first time. That kind of magic, collective. You know how to work that kind of magic. You do. Oh, yep. You know the antidote. You know the potion. You know the spell. Yeah, that's the magic you should be working right now. You know how to do it. Come on. It's resurrection magic. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Gotta go get those old songs. I can't listen to that song. My heart aches. Yeah, you can. Or find a new one. That's exciting. Congratulations. Whoever this resonates with. Yeah. I'm not going to take all these. Poison, star, blood, and wall. That sounds nice. But you have the antidote here to that poison. Shine bright like a diamond. There's a diamond again. That's another uterus thing. Also, blood and wall could really read about your new foundation. I don't know who does dirt work, but I do a little dirt work. And what is the energy you're putting down in the ground? How are you? It's just not magical. Like, there's a whole way of cultivating the soil so it's healthier for the microbacteria that live in there, et cetera, et cetera. So you also want to amend the soil, and blood is something that you use to do that. And I did talk about the dirt, didn't I? You jumped off the rose into the, you're like, ah, fuck this rose. Oh, excuse me, collective. You jumped off the rose and you fell into the dirt. Yeah. Making something new. You have an antidote to this. I don't know what it is. If you resonate as the person that needs to put the games down, you may be 45. You're about to. You're about to be done playing around. Or somebody's son is about to be done playing around. I don't know. All right, let's get some more cards, because why not, collective? That's what we're here for. 14 minutes in. Hit subscribe, collective. Hit subscribe. We got the Big Kid Treehouse coming any day now, any day. I'll just start putting things on. I'll probably do a quick short as an announcement. Yeah, nothing too crazy. And I almost have 500 subscribers. Thank you so much for that. Fighting and bullying. Yeah, somebody was bullying. Maybe this person was. It was poison. Yeah, it was definitely time to change the energy. Definitely. Anything else for this person? Do you feel guilty for... Does the person feel guilty for bullying? Maybe that's what it is. No, it's not going to be any answer. Oh, there's an answer. Won't tell me. Won't tell me. Protected. Yeah, look. 2 wands, 2 swords. Protected. Okay. Okay. I guess maybe I've already said too much. Well, this is an interesting read. The Three Roses read. I hope it resonates. If it comes back up again, we'll be able to reference this as the Three Roses read. But you have the antidote. You know what to do, collective. You know how to get it back. You know how to forgive if you're feeling like it. Definitely be thinking long-term foundational stuff, not just like airy-fairy stuff and all the details, all the way down to how you're going to amend the soil so that it's healthier, healthier for you and your family to live on top of. Maybe you're going to be gardening. Maybe you're like me and you want to garden. That's definitely something to think about. There's lots of books and references too for getting soil together. I have a few, but God help me, I'm not going to go look for them. But if anybody wants to know, I do have recommendations, and ask down in the comments and I'll look for you, because that's what the oracles are supposed to do, put people on their path. So, all right, collective, I hope this helps. This is the Three Roses read. Don't forget to hit subscribe and hit the thumbs up. YouTube likes to erase my views and erase comments. So if you put anything down, I'm so sorry I didn't get back to you. It's not that I didn't want to. It's just they take them away. So I'm not removing anyone's comments or anything like that. And yeah, so welcome to the New Age, collective. All right. Talk to you guys later.